All right, we're live. Welcome to the first Video Guys Newsday Tuesday of 2018. We hope you had a great New Year's. I know I did, and the staff over at Broadfield did. At Video Guys, want to thank you for the fantastic year we had last year and for a new year going forward. Let's talk about one of the great things that's happening is the folks over at Atomos are extending their promotions. And they've only got 10 days on it, but one of the first promotions they're going to is we've got promos on the Sumo camera, on the Sumo monitors. We've got promos on the 7-inch monitors. And we're going to go into them. And what are we going to start with, Ed? We're going to start with the Sumo. This is the Sumo box. Get this on here so you guys can really see the size of this puppy. It's a big unit. This is where you put your cartridge in for your videos when you're recording. This is the full 19, which has all the video recording features in it. There's the 19M, which is just a monitor only. Let's go back to the slide so we can tell them about what the promos are here, guys. This promo is a good one. We've got $300 off on the Sumo 19. Brings it from $24.95 to $21.95. We got $200 off on the 19M, brings it down to $17.95. And I mentioned this in the pre-show, but I'll mention it again. The Atomos Sumo was a Video Guys top product of 2017. So you definitely want to watch that video to learn a little bit more on why we gave it that award. But we're going to go into some of these features of the Sumo 19 because it's a great product and it's a great special and it's a great deal. So what is the Sumo 19? Well, you all know about the Atomos on-camera field recorders. Well, they've gotten a lot of requests for people who wanted a studio version of it. So the folks at Atomos blew it up. This puppy's 19 inches. It's a gorgeous screen, 1200 nit, so it works great outside. 19 inches, 1920 by 1080, HDR 4K monitor. With the recording feature, you get all the same great recording features you would get of an Atomos Shogun Inferno. You're going to get 4K 12-bit RAW. You're going to get 10-bit ProRes or DNX HR. And also what's cool about it, too, is you get 1080 P60 live switching and recording, quad recording or quad switching, which is a nice little feature of it. And I think in the future we're going to have a video just about using it as a switcher, but I don't want to get bogged down in that right now. Also, it's got quad SDI or an HDMI 2.0 in and out. And that's the Sumo 19, normally $24.95, $300 off. It's now $21.95. They also have the 19M. What happened? They introduced the Sumo last year at NAB, got big accolades. People were really excited about it. And it started shipping. And you know what people said? I like having this little field monitor, but I don't need the recording. I like the 19, but I don't need the recording. What I just want is the ability to have the video. I just want to have a monitor that's the same great resolution, same great HDR features as a Shogun Inferno field monitor recorder, but I want to just have a monitor. So they came out with the 19M monitor only that people are using. About a month ago, Jeremy came to us from Down Under. Atomos is an Australian company. Jeremy Young is the founder and one of the lead product guru guys from the company. We love him. He's a great guy. And he came into our old makeshift studio and gave us a little rundown on some of the great features of the Sumo 19 and 19M. So we're going to let Jeremy take that away. Let's roll that video if we can.
So we recorded this in S-Log, but inside this file is a flag that tells us which format it is so that we can turn our monitor into the fully auto HDR functionality that allows you to produce properly. So let's play this through. As we play more and more of this footage, you'll start to see some pretty impressive colors and color spaces coming from here. So if I just pause that, what does it look like in SDR? Well, it's completely out of range, which is what we're normally seeing. But as I move the HDR slide and resolve more and more of this, why can I do this? Because I'm recording log. I'm recording either raw or log, which has all this information in it. And what I'm doing is showing you if you finished for an HDR TV, which all the TVs in the electronic stores are HDR capable, it would look like this. It doesn't mean that I have to finish like that. It means I've got the option to finish like that. I could finish like my current TV standards and it would still look fine because I can take whatever range of brightness I want, either this range, or the whole range, which is what I'm showing you here. I still get my blacks. As this is moving, you can still see all the detail in here. Rec 709 or SDR, you cannot capture that. Look at those colors. look at what happens when I come back. I lose a lot of those pristine colors. As I bring it into range, now I can see how much detail is in these clouds.
All right, we're back. And just to remind you, we have $300 off on the Sumo 19 and $200 off on the 19M. That special runs through January 10th. All right, there's more specials. They've also got specials on the 7-inch field monitor recorders. These are the on-camera recorders that connect to your camcorder, your 4K camcorder via HDMI or HDMI and SDI, depending on the model. Let's remind you again, a Ninja model is HDMI only. When it's Shogun, it's both HDMI and SDI. So I want to go over these specials because they're offering $100 off on these field recorders, which is 10% or more off. So it's a really great deal. So the first one is an award winner, a Videoguys Top 10 product, the Ninja Inferno. The Ninja Inferno is normally $995. We've got it for $895. It's going to give you 40p 60, 1500 nits, which means it's bright enough for outdoor shooting. 7-inch screen. Right now what I'm holding is the Shogun Inferno. The Shogun Inferno has SDI and HDMI. We're going to go into the Shogun Inferno special shortly because right now I still got to talk about the specials on the Flames. Sorry about that, folks. You get $100 off on the Flames also. Difference between a Flame and an Inferno is the Flames are 4K 30p. Not everyone shoots 60p. You could save some bucks, put some money in your pocket, get a 30p model. You get the same 1500 nits. You do get 120p for high frame rates, which is really exciting with those. So I want to go into also the $100 off on each of those. So let's go into each one in depth. Okay. Sorry about that. $100 off the Ninja Flame. Ninja Flame, 17-inch, 1500 nit HDR monitor, HDMI connections to record for playback. You can record 4K HD and 10-bit ProRes DNX HR. We have $100 off the Shogun Flame. Shogun Flame, same features as the Ninja Flame, but you get both SDI and HDMI. That's $895, 4K 30p recording. Next, the Ninja Inferno, a Videoguys Top 12 product of 2017. Love this product because they crashed through the $1,000 price now to get you at $995, but now it's even better because you're getting $100 off. It's $895 for the Ninja Inferno. 17-inch, 1500 nits, HDR, 4K P60, 422 monitor recorder. It's a great accessory for the higher-end cameras like the GH5 and the Sony we're using, which only have HDMI 4K output. Shogun Inferno. The Shogun Inferno is the big boy, the bad boy. It's 4K 60p HD with 240p recording. It is SDI and HDMI. Phenomenal product. We're not giving you $100 on that. No, what we're giving you off is a free accessory kit. That accessory kit is normally worth $295, and it's loaded. What's in the accessory kit, you ask? I'm going to tell you. You can get the hard flight case. You can get a control cable. You can get 2 batteries, the fast charger, the USB docking station, the D-tap, 4 extra master caddies for your SSDs, power supply, and a sun hood. That's the full accessory kit for free with the Shogun Inferno, a $295 value. I want to talk a little bit about those accessory kits because there's 2 different kits you can get from Atomos. We have them both in stock, and these are available when you purchase a Atomos field recorder, or you could buy it later. So if you have one you want to add to it, you can. The power kit's $149, get you 2 batteries, a charger, and a power supply, or the accessory kit gives you all the features of the power kit plus the other stuff that I went into before. So both those are available. They're great add-ons for you. And if you are going to purchase an Atomos field recorder, you're probably going to need some other stuff to go with it. One of the things you're going to need is some storage. We've got all kinds of storage from different vendors that are available from both Sony and G-Tech. So what we're going to do is roll this little video about some of the storage and other products that you can add to your Atomos field recorder.
Get your storage solution now with either the Sony SVG series SSD drives starting at $315 or the G-Technology Master Caddy 4K starting at $149.95. They are also compatible with the Evolution series workflow. Atomos recorders are just the start of your 4K workflow with the G-Technology Evolution series. Take a look at the G-Speed Shuttle XL EV starting at $1,999.95 for a complete RAID solution with room for a Master Caddy reader.
right, we're back. Want to talk about some of the 4K HDR workflows involved with working with an Atomos field recorder. The Atomos field recorders record in both 4K and HDR, but I want to talk about HDR a little bit because HDR is one of those things that I think is probably one of the most confused features that are out there right now, but is actually probably, to my mind, more significant and much more important than 4K. So I want to explain why I feel that way. What HDR gives you is high dynamic range. This is where your human eye sees life when you look at life. When you look out at a sailboat sailing on the open bay with the sunset in the background, the twinkling of the wave caps and stuff like that, your eye sees all these things in great clarity. The problem is with camcorders and cameras, when they compress, well, sometimes they lose that image. The image looks flatter. You know, the whites either blow out or the blacks aren't as black as they should be. Well, what's happened over the last year or so is the development of HDR. And with HDR, you could create videos that look better than 4K. So what I'm telling you is a 1080, or an HD 1080p, 1080i, 720p footage with HDR will look better than 4K footage without HDR. Why is that? It's the way our eye processes light and processes color. The color imagery that you get when you're looking at a TV with HDR, with properly shot HDR footages, you're going to see all those colors out there and the detail in the background. You're not just going to get the whites blowing out that are in front of you, the blacks that are darker. You're going to see the people who are in front of a layer. It gives you like a more immersive, layered feeling. Now, the truth is your editors might be mad at you about that because it is more work to work with the HDR footage, but the tools have become so inexpensive. You have DaVinci Resolve for free to play with color grading. Adobe has tremendous color grading that was a separate Lumetri color grading feature that was part of Creative Cloud that's now really been incorporated completely into After Effects and Premiere Pro. The folks at Avid are now offering Symphony for $99 for Media Composer people to add that to get additional color depth and color processing and color grading. And I think Avid's going to have even better color grading in future versions of Media Composer. And what color grading really is that's how you can take full advantage of the HDR scope of the brightness of the different colors and really create videos that pop and explode off the screen. So that's real important. I also want to talk a little bit about some workflow things that are going on that we're seeing in the field right now. So can we go back on this one, Eddie, over here on the side? Everyone's kind of familiar with this. You got your cartridges. So I want to talk about a workflow that we've got people using. They're using a field recorder with the Sumo. So what they're doing with the field recorder is they're recording in the field. They're taking their footage off of their recorder. And let's go wide. They're plugging it right back into their Sumo. And now they can watch that footage. Perhaps you're in the field. We've got some people in the, in the California Hollywood area, DPs and professional shooters who they're shooting on an Inferno, and then they're bringing the footage into a 19 Sumo that's in the field with them. And that's how they're using the bigger screen to get the better reference video, to check their dailies, to see what's going on with the video flow. Or they have a Sumo in the studio, and now they can bring the footage directly from here to here. If they've got super tight budgets, they've got to move directly on that footage. Now, we love this particular cartridge. This one's from Atomos and G-Tech together. And what we like about this is this integrates with their G-Series Evolution series, the G-Tech Evolution series, which is very cool. We went into that in the video a little bit. But either way, we like the thought of a Sumo to go along with your Inferno. So we're really recommending that people give a good look at that. And if you have an Inferno already or a Flame, give us a call. And while I can't go into any details on it, we've got some special offers available for you when you add a Sumo and you already own an existing Atomos field recorder. All right, that wraps up the Atomos field recorder portion of the show, but I want to talk about something that's coming from Atomos that's really exciting. They started shipping it, and that is the converters are now shipping. Atomos has a wide range of converters. We've done a little bit of shows on it in special, but these converters start as easy as $99. They're inexpensive, and they're real problem solvers. If you need to go from SDI to HDMI, if you need to go from 60 frames to 5997, if you need to convert SDI to fiber, if you need analog to digital, they've got all these different converters. They're really great problem solvers. They're low cost. They're really rugged. They're built with outstanding quality. I know There are other companies that make low-cost converters out there, and what they tend to give you is one of two things. Either you get cheap converters that break a lot, or you get expensive converters that really are a little bit too expensive. What you're getting with these new converters from Atomos is you're getting the great quality of the guys who do quality, and you're getting a great price for price, and that's a winning combination. So kudos to Atomos on that for coming out with those converters. Not all the converters are shipping. You can go to our website, find out which ones are on stock and aren't, but you can also always give us a call. Why? Because at Video Guys, we have live people who are always here to answer your questions on the phones. You give us a call at 800-323-2325. We'd be more than happy to go over what Atomos field recorder you need for your camcorder. We'll go over what features you get. We can go over whether you need a Ninja or whether you need a Shogun based on HDMI or SDI. We'll go over, do you need the 60K, 60p or don't you? What's the right one for you? Does a Sumo work in your workflow or doesn't it? We got live people. We got Eddie, we got Courtney, we got Britt, we got Jim, we got me. We'll get on the phone, we'll talk to you. We'll share our advice on how to use these products, how to get the most out of these products, how to integrate them into your workflow, how to make sure that you're working with your footage the best way to handle it with Adobe Premiere, with FCPX or Avid. We've been doing this a long time, folks. We play with these gear. We thank you for being our customers. We want you to always feel free to call and talk to us, but also keep watching our videos, like our videos, share them with your friends. I feel dopey doing it at the end of every video, but the more we can bring and get the wider scope on it, the better for all of us. Hey, we want to sell you this stuff, but we also want to give you some good knowledge about what's going on here. I'm Gary Batan. I'm the president of Videoguys.com. I'm happy to do this presentation with you. Happy New Year, and from the guys at Video Guys, peace.
Video Guys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.